Hey, good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose. I'm just reminded today of something that just resonated, and I want to give you something that's going to resonate, hopefully, with you to really bulletproof your day. Bulletproof. 5 words. 5 words just stuck in my mind. They just kept coming to me, and as I see these birds. I see these, let me just scroll in here, or I say zoom in. I say scroll in, zoom in every single day. As long as there's food out there, those birds don't worry about food. They don't have to. These squirrels, they only got to worry about what's behind the door right now, and that's Owen. But I'll tell you what, these squirrels are relentless. That bird is relentless. The weeds in my yard are relentless. And I'll tell you what, just something, 5 words stuck in my head this morning, and it just made me think if more people could get these 5 words right in here, like tattooed inside of their brain, it would make all the difference. It would bulletproof you. That word bulletproof has been resonating with me, and more to come on that very, very soon. But if you think of like a bulletproof vest or bulletproof, right? You shoot the bullet at a bulletproof vest. You ever watch the shows, right? And you see the guy get shot in the chest, and then he falls down, right? And then he takes the bullet that's smashed into the bulletproof vest, and then it hurt, right? But it's there. And the bullet didn't penetrate, didn't go through. And it's just something that has been resonating, because it's a time where I feel like we're all getting shot down. Like Monday was a rough day. Today was a better day. It's a better morning. Yesterday was a great day. And we all have those ups and downs. And how can we build ourselves and make ourselves bulletproof? And here's the 5 words I want to give you for today, and I hope this resonates with you. 5 words. If you can get this down, it'll bulletproof you for life. Bulletproof you for your life. It's don't. Oh, I already messed it up. Do. All right. That would have been 4 words, so it's 5 words. Bear with me, right? I got this old brain. So 5 words. Have a memory. That's maybe it. But 5 words. Do. So that's an action word. Do. All right, do. Yeah, okay, what else? That's the first word. The second word is not. Do not. Well, I don't even like where this is going, Mark, because you're already telling me to do not. So do is the first word. Not is the second word. Do not. What? Do not what, Mark? Do not what? And how am I going to bulletproof my day with just 2 words? No, I'm going to give you 5. Do not ever. So what does ever mean, right? If you think of this third word, ever, like everlasting, you think of that, like everlasting love. You think of, if you're a person of faith and you know this everlasting love that God, ever, forever and ever, right? Do not ever. That's the third word. Do you have an idea of the other 2? Give. Think of that word. Give. Giving. Give. Do not ever. Guess what the last one is? I know what you know. If you're on here live and you're watching, let me know. Don't worry. I won't call you out. I'll just say good morning. 5 words. Do not ever give up. Do not ever give up. That's it. You're not a failure if you never give up. You can have failed. I fail all the time. I have failed attempts every day. I fail in the things that I say, in the thoughts that I have, in the decisions that I make. But I'm not a failure, because I will never, ever give up. Do not ever give up. That's the difference. When you give up, you fail. Do not ever give up. And that could be related to anything. That could be related to your mindset. It could be related to, think about this in fitness. Like people like, oh, you know what? I'm overweight. I'm unhealthy. You know, I can't even bear to look at myself in the mirror. I'm disgusted with myself. And that may be true, but the difference between doing and not doing, again, is do not ever give up. 5 words. Do not ever give up. Now, I look at these squirrels, and the reason why it made me think about the weeds in my yard, I have these like dollar weeds and all this stuff, and the grass kind of grows and it cuts. But I look at these, I look at the weeds, never gives up trying to tackle my yard. But I look at the birds that are on there. Now the squirrel is there. That squirrel is relentless. That squirrel continues. As long as there's food out there, it doesn't matter. Now I want to show you this. Now hopefully he won't get one, but I'm going to show you who else never ever gives up. And it was a reminder today, and that's Owen. So hang with me here for a moment. Come here, boy. Come on. Okay, now, if he does get it, I apologize ahead of time, but he doesn't get them too often now. Owen, do you see a squirrel? Go get the squirrel. Go get the squirrel. Go get the squirrel. Go get the squirrel. Go get it. Go get it, boy. Get the squirrel. This guy is relentless. He will never give up. Well, why is that dog? See, now there wasn't a squirrel. He already got spooked when I was out here. But there's 3 or 4 squirrels, and every single time I open the door, if there's a squirrel out here, he gets into like attack hunt mode, and he goes after him. Why? Well, he's a Ridgeback pit mix, and Ridgebacks are like lion hunters, and there's no lions here. And so the next best thing is the squirrels. So he chases. He's relentless. Like he'll never give up. If I open the door 1,000 times, he'll go after it. It's something to be said about nature, right? Squirrels are going to go after food and birds. And I don't know if I'm getting a little too deep for you, but really just kind of made me resonate with those words, and then just kind of popped a don't ever give up. And I'll tell you what, we just lost you there. I'm never ever going to give up. I don't want to give up on you. I'll tell you what, one of the things that I get so excited when I have people, like yesterday, I talked with a woman who is struggling with weight loss, and she has, 30, 40 pounds. It's typically what I see, 30 to 50 pounds, and a little bit older, but regardless, doesn't matter. Has been struggling. I said, well, let's talk about what you've been doing, in the past and where you've maybe struggled. And she just kind of proceeded to tell me that she's tried this diet and that diet, and literally it was a list of at least 10 things. I actually think it was everything that I thought of. So, and I said, have you tried? She started to tell me, I tried Weight Watchers, and I tried keto, and I tried Atkins, and I tried Beachbody, and I tried. Now, I'm not going to go knock them. I'm just telling you that this individual, which I hear all the time, I tried this and I tried that and I tried this and I tried that. And I said, well, you know what? Congratulate yourself. Not necessarily because maybe you didn't find the solution, but you never gave up. And I would say that should be something you should be proud of. So here's my encouragement to you today. If you've tried, now you may have failed in the past with diets and weight loss, and you maybe have gone up and down that roller coaster ride. But if you're still trying, guess what? You're following those 5 words. You're not giving up. You do not ever give up. Like, as long as you wake up in the morning, and I don't know, you might not, this is not a pep talk necessarily. It's just to encourage you. Look, you still, if you have a family like me, I still have to get up. Like, my kids have to get up and they have to get to school. Now, of course, they're going to have to live their lives at some point and choose for themselves whether or not they're going to give up on something. But I'll tell you what, it's not, what's the point of giving up on something? Truly, like, think about that for a moment. Like, what I think about in my faith journey is how many times I've wanted to give up. How many times, not my faith journey, just in general, how many times I've wanted to give up. And then I think about how many times that the Lord has never given up on me. And I locked out again, sorry. I think of that's something that the Lord has never given up on me. In fact, I feel like he's been chasing me for years and years and years. And finally, I turned around and looked who was chasing after me. And then I said, oh, hold on a second. He's not giving up on me. It took 38 years for me to find a relationship with Jesus. And that was something that it's been life-changing. But I was thinking, gosh, like, I probably would have given up trying after 38 years. But that's the beautiful thing about faith, is that no matter if you have strong faith, if you have a lot of faith or a little faith, or you maybe don't even have faith, is that you have to just believe. Now, if you are a believer, then you already know the Lord's never given up on you, no matter what you do, no matter what kind of mistakes you make. And I hold true to not ever wanting to give up, because I see who my Heavenly Father has never given up on me. And that's something that I fail on a regular basis, trust me. But it is something that if we can all think, can you imagine if this world didn't ever give up? So many people give up so often. Give up on themselves, give up on others, give up on the world, give up on disappointments, give up. And it's a sad thing. And I'd say that's usually when you give up, that's a sign of failure. And I don't want you to be a failure. So in this day, Wednesday, midweek, right? And this is a time where it's easy to give up on a diet. Midweek, right? Monday, start strong. Sunday, you're kind of just thinking about the choices you made over the weekend, and then Monday comes and you're like, oh, here we go again. Here's another week. I'm going to try new, try fresh. Does this resonate with you? And then Tuesday comes and you're kind of doing okay. And then Wednesday morning comes, you're like, uh-oh, it's halfway through the week and I've already didn't work out. I only worked out once. I messed up. I went out to lunch. I went over on my food. I got stressed out. I got anxious. Now can I just get to the weekend and then just blow it off in the weekend, right? That's typically the case. Why do I share this 5 words? Because it's Wednesday, right? Hump day, get over the hump. So now's the time for you to not just get over the hump, but to just remind yourself. Maybe it's something you need to write, at your right on your mirror in the morning and look at it. Maybe have like a what do you call it? What are those things called? Not a paper, a flashcard. Maybe have a flashcard, write it out. Do not ever give up. Bulletproof, make yourself bulletproof, right? That's something to be said. And I'm encouraged by that today. It was words that just started to resonate with me. And I've wanted to give up plenty of times in the past, and I'm sure maybe there's something that you've wanted to. And I'll be honest with you, I have given up on a few things in the past. And you know what? It never feels good to give up on stuff. So I just want you to know the Lord's never given up on you. If you decide to start taking better care of yourself, guess what? Your body's not going to give up on you. It might struggle. We're all getting older, but it's not going to give up on you, especially if you decide to take actual care of yourself. I'll see if Owen's out here. I see he's out here, but there's no squirrels. He's not going to give up chasing after the squirrels either. Anyway, I hope this day finds you well and have a blessed one. And never forget these 5 words. Do not ever give up. Take care. God bless.